Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com, sitting here with the guys from East Coast Disciplez, and we're going to talk to them in a minute. Also with me, as always, working the board is Tim Martin from CentralNHEvents.com, and if you need an event, or if you have an event, rather, and you need a DJ, Tim is definitely the man to call. Go to CentralNHEvents.com. Definitely a cool site, so check that out. And gentlemen from East Coast Disciplez, why don't you introduce yourselves? Tell us who you are.
I'm Crazy.
Crazy?
Raised in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Okay.
I'm Hatchet, 603 Nashville.
All right, and you guys brought some tunes with you. What do you guys want to start the show with?
I think we'll start with The Family.
The Family, all right. So this is The Family from East Coast Disciplez here on Local Outbreak, 100.1 The Planet.
I'm a J-U-double-G-A-L-O, but I wasn't blessed with your fucking halo. Yeah, city bitch, I'm a juggalo. Let it know, chin high when I walk by, right to the sky. And we sit up the staring and glaring, acting like you're caring, telling me I'm failing. Plus the family that we got is sent from above. You can't take it back, cause all we know is love.
The family never gonna fade or break us down. The family got your back on the ride with us now.
I'm sick of all the haters grilling cause I'm painted up. But the song right here's for all my fellow scrubs. If you down with the clown and kicking it wicked, you know we right behind your back, me and the axe, let's get 'em. Family sticks together through the thick and the thin. I'm new to the fam, but I'm proud to represent to all the juggalos and juggalettes that stand by my side. Right, put your hands in the air if you're down to ride. Now whoa, whoa.
Never gonna fade or break us down. The family got your back on the ride with us now.
Now everything that we do is for you. Tell your crew, let them know just how we do.
The tour bus rides can last a few, but we'll come to any city showing love for you.
And every time we walk backstage, it's a haze, a feeling in that place. It's like we've been graced.
We'll live by the hatchet, we'll die by the hatchet, and nothing in this world could come close to match it. Whoa, whoa.
Never gonna fade or break us down. The family got your back on the ride with us now. The family never gonna fade or break us down. The family got your back on the ride with us now.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com, sitting here with Crazy and Hatchet from East Coast Disciplez. And, well, let's get this out of the way. You guys, and of course the audience can't see it, but you guys have your faces painted.
Yes, we do.
And it's funny, I ran into you guys outside, and
You ran into a snowbank.
that's right. I ran into a snowbank, and you guys were kind enough to help me out with that, so I appreciate that. And it's funny, before we started the show, Tim said, was I scared to see a couple of guys in face paint coming at me? But of course, I had been to your Reverb Nation page, so I assume, is that part of your show? Do you always paint your faces?
Yes, we
Yeah, we paint our face. It helps get us into character.
Sure.
Especially when it comes down to music. It puts us in a different state of mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that a thing where you do that? Do you always do that whenever you do anything having to do with East Coast Disciplez? Do you do that when you record?
If it's public, we're going to go take pictures. We're always painted up.
Sure.
But if we're just hanging out at the house, no.
Yeah, the studio work, it's a sometimes painted up. But most of the time when we're in the studio, we're not really painted up. But when we go out to do with East Coast Disciplez and do our thing, we're painted up. It's for show.
Have you done that from the beginning? Has it always been a part of your persona, so to speak?
Since we got together, yeah.
Okay.
We've always done it.
Yeah. And is the makeup always the same? Like, do you have a set thing that you do with the makeup, or does it vary?
It's basically the same. If we could switch the colors.
Sure.
But it's usually the same or the opposite. I got the smile. He has the frown.
Oh, okay.
I'm a little bit meaner, and with my lyrics, he's a little bit nicer.
Oh, okay.
And yeah,
So kind of a yin and yang thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Has it always been just the two of you? Has there ever been anyone else in the group with you? Or
Not yet.
okay.
no, yeah, we were looking into maybe getting a female vocalist, you know, for a lot of singing stuff, but as of right now, it's pretty much been us two.
Do people recognize you out of the makeup? When you run into people who've maybe seen you live, or even just seen photos of you, can they tell it's you? Or
Honestly, I don't think we've had anyone
Not
come
yet.
up to us yet saying, "Oh, hey, you're him."
yeah,
We just started pretty much promoting this.
sure. So is this a fairly new project then?
We've been working on it for about I'd say
A year and a half.
Oh, okay.
A year and a half. But putting music out, it was pretty much how do I want to say it? When we first started, it was more like fun, and then we realized that we actually had something going on, so we figured why not put it out there and
Right.
and see what happens. Like, we work well together.
So was it something where it started out almost kind of like a hobby, but then it started you realized you had something,
Yeah,
so that you
like-
decided to get serious about it?
Yeah, I mean, I've been producing for a while. I make the beats,
Okay.
and then I rapped, and then I met him through my girlfriend, which is his wife's sister.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then from then we just clicked, and we're doing music.
Oh,
Just been
okay.
doing it.
Yeah, I tried doing music before with another group of people and tried doing it from that way, and it wasn't working. And then but he knew that I rapped, so we tried something on a track, and it came out really good.
Yeah.
So then we tried another one, and then another one, and then another one. So we were like, all right, it's really good. We got to start. You know, he works, he makes the beats, and I put my 2 cents in, but to change this, tweak that, and then we sit there and we'll just sit there and we'll for hours. Though it's not something that happens. I mean, there's some people out there that say that they can write a song and do a whole thing in, I don't know, probably like a day, but it takes for sound quality, for mixing down and everything.
Editing.
Yeah, it takes a long time. And then getting your lyrics pronounced right, not slurring over it, and take after take, and long hours. It's a process, but we enjoy it.
So it sounds then like you guys are very conscientious about what you're doing.
Yeah.
You want to really make sure it sounds exactly
Yeah.
the way you want it,
Yeah.
and professional, and
Yeah.
that's cool.
So like from the first song you just heard from the family, I mean, you could tell like this is not. Doesn't sound like I'm in a basement. Doesn't sound like I'm in a closet. I mean, we got a studio, we got foam and everything, and it's all set. So we're trying really hard at it, and if something comes out of it, it'll be great.
And did you mention earlier too? You guys live in the same house? Or you
Yes.
roommates? Yeah.
Yep. I got a house out in Hudson, and it was hard for us to travel back and forth to work on music.
Sure.
I still work full time. I got 2 kids, and it was easier, and he needed a place to stay at the time, and I was like, you know what? I got an extra room. So we got there, and then we set up a studio, and
Yeah.
it's been good so far.
Yeah, that's awesome. Crazy, did I hear you say that your girlfriend is Hatchet's
Wife's
sister?
Yes.
So you guys are almost brothers-in-laws.
Kind of, yeah.
Pretty
Or
much.
brothers-in-law, rather.
Pretty much, yeah.
I've known him for 2 years.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
been with her for 2 years.
In those 2 years, I consider him like a brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Build like a bond, especially with music. It seems like, not only are we friends, we're also like partners in business and roommates and all kinds of stuff, and it's pretty good.
Yeah. How many tracks have you guys recorded together at this point?
6 finished.
6
Yeah.
finished. We got probably like 50 just sitting there.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, we got
I
a
got
few.
tons of beats ready. Just got to put the words.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you put out any CDs, or are you just releasing them online? How are you approaching that?
We put out our own EP album, which is the one that you have here. We do
Okay.
have them labeled and everything, and I think we handed out maybe I'd say
don't
close
know.
to 50. Here and there, and it is kind of cool because I mean the people that we handed out are in our town and stuff, and you're outside, you can hear a car drive by bumping our beat, and we're like, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great
Yeah,
feeling.
that's us.
Yeah.
It's a great feeling. So
That's very cool. Well, why don't we play another track? What do you guys want to play?
I'm guessing We'll Never Die.
Yeah.
We'll Never Die?
Yeah.
All right. This is We'll Never Die from East Coast Disciples here on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
Disciples is the word and I scream it loud. And we taking these motherfuckers to the underground with the murderous screams. Cause life ain't what it seems. Showing everyone you can reach your fucking dreams.
We will never die. Always gonna wake up. When you close your eyes, you'll see the makeup. We will never die. Always gonna wake up, believing in your lies. Now you're made up.
Danger, O-U-S, dangerous, you better come with respect. It's fine if you speak your mind, but at the wrong time, barrel to your jaw, faced up, blow your fucking mind. I don't give a shit what anybody say, but if you say it to my face, you'll be the one who gets replaced. In this world that we're living in, can't be irrelevant. One track mind, gotta focus on the movement. This is life, and I never done it right. See me chilling with the shadow of death. Who's next? On July 13th, I took my first breath. Smoke-filled lungs, sleeping in a hope chest. In the start, it was rough, then it got tough. But I'm still on the block, saying I don't give a fuck. Give me a cigarette, chill, relax. And then I stub that shit out and let my eyes roll back.
We will never die. Always gonna wake up. When you close your eyes, you'll see the makeup. We will never die. Always gonna wake up, believing in your lies. Now you're made up.
I'm the short one, stalky little fuck. Bandana on my head, sawed off in the truck. Let it burn smoke, and I'm talking to the past. Riding in the black truck, gunning for that ass. You can say that I'm heartless or I talk shit, but every time I come around, you're the first to walk, bitch. So correct yourself from doing any harm. The last thing you'll see is the hatchet man charm.
100.1 The Planet's local outbreak with IPMNation.com.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com sitting here at The Planet with the guys from East Coast Disciples, Craze and Hatchet. And off air, we learned something interesting about Hatchet that I want to ask him about on air, and that is your background in professional wrestling.
Yeah. Yeah, so I used to be a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got a pretty bad back injury, so I don't do it anymore. But I got my start in wrestling in WAW.
Okay.
Is where I started.
Which is out of Manchester.
Yeah,
for
it's out of
anyone who doesn't know.
Manchester. I'm pretty sure they wrestle at Murphy's Gym still.
Yep.
When I started wrestling, I liked it. I was really into it. I thought it would be a great sport. It kept me in shape. Mm-hmm. So I went further, and I went to a training school. I went to Maverick Wild, and I got trained more. And then from there, I got put on lists, and I wrestled for a few other places since then, all the way down from Rhode Island to New York to Maine, Vermont. So, but there was a cancer benefits show, and one of the shows I didn't get paid for, and I got a pretty bad back injury.
Really?
And, I went on hiatus for about I want to say a year, but then I decided to hang up the pads and the pants and settle down.
Right.
Got married and had some kids, and thinking about it like that, if I was to step back in a ring and something else had happened, I mean, I could have died. So from the injury that I had gotten, so.
Wow.
Thinking about that and then having a kid and everything, I was like, I can't really step back in the ring. It just so happens that the next time might not be just a back injury. So
yeah, you got to think about your family.
So yeah, I held that up.
Yeah.
And then I started getting. I've always been into music. I've loved music forever, and then got into music and met Crazy, and
yeah,
we've been doing it.
Doing it since.
Do you ever talk about wrestling in any of your lyrics or anything? Does that come in?
No. Wrestling hasn't.
Separate.
Yeah, wrestling. After my injury, it was actually. I'm not gonna lie, but I was pretty scared after my injury.
Sure.
I got pretty hurt, so I really don't think about it as much anymore.
Right.
In that first year when I was. My email and phone was blowing up all the time about a show coming on, and this federation wants me to go wrestle for them, and this and that. It was like I couldn't get up the courage to do it again.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, now you have another creative outlet to focus on. So.
Yeah. Yep.
What do you guys rap about? What is your lyrical content like?
Let's see. We got a hip hop and horrorcore mix.
Yeah, we got
okay. And for those who don't know, what is horrorcore?
Let's see. What's the word?
Have you ever seen Freddy vs. Jason?
I have not. I'm aware of the film. But
Jason movie, Freddy movie, like a horror movie?
Yeah.
Well, before horror movies came out, you had to listen to the radio for TV shows. Well, basically, it's kind of like that. Instead of seeing a regular TV show, we keep it kind of wicked with, like strong lyrics and, a little bit of violence here and there.
Sure.
And it's kind of like a horror show, but through music. And then we slap an R&B hit, like a R&B groove to it, hip-hop beat,
Right.
And it really, it makes a...
I haven't heard it yet. I think we're one of the first people.
Yeah, I've never heard anything like what we do.
Okay.
Out there, so...
Yeah. I have to ask, because of the faces painted and also the wrestling connection, although even though that doesn't come into what you're doing now, but are you guys influenced at all by ICP, or are they completely
Juggalos?
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I've been listening to Psychopathic Records for 14 years now.
Okay.
And it's been good. I like it.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm into the music. So I've always wanted to be part of Psychopathic Records some way, one way or another, through their wrestling federation. At one point, I wanted to be in JCW, and then...
Do they still do that? Does that still exist?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Are you into Tech Nine? And
oh, yeah. Tech
I like him a lot.
Tech Nine,
yeah. And who else? Who else do you guys listen to? Who else?
Believe it or not, I'd have to say T-Pain.
Really? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Not only do we listen to Psychopathic, but we also listen to a lot of hip hop and stuff that some of the newer stuff that comes out. I listen to all the Psychopathic artists, like from Blaze to ABK, Boondocks, ICP, Twisted.
Yeah.
And but Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the guy's amazing. And a lot of musical influences, and we try and piece like all those different sounds together.
Sure.
And I've never heard anything like what we do, and it's pretty. I think
different.
If the right person hears it, I think that they're going to think that it's gonna it's gonna be good.
Right. And do you guys play out much, or what's your live show situation like?
Honestly,
we haven't had one yet.
No kidding.
Yeah,
it's all just recorded stuff so far.
Yeah, so far,
okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of studio time. Like each song goes like
I want to say 3 days worth of work.
Yeah. Anywhere between 45 to like 80 hours worth of sometimes just beat making, not even the lyrics. So but like we never really tried anything with it, and we just started like I want to say like 6 months ago putting stuff out.
Right.
And we got a couple shows lined up in the summer.
Okay.
And then there's a couple places in Manchester we're going to try and get a hold of. And Reverb has a nice, what's that called? I forget what it's called.
I don't remember.
It's got that program thing where you upload your songs onto it and then you send it to local what is that, like clubs and stuff, and then they listen through and then they contact you.
ReverbNation.com for anyone who doesn't know what you're referring to, which is a great site. And we assume a lot of local musicians, people who are into the scene, who are trying to advance their careers, we assume that that's a big part of the audience for this show.
Oh yeah.
So anyone who's not aware of Reverb Nation should be, because it's that's how I found you guys, and it's a great.
If you're an artist, check it out.
Great resource.
It really helps.
If you're an artist in management, anything, absolutely. What do you guys? Since you haven't played out yet, but you mentioned you have a couple things coming down the pike. What do you envision for your live show? Obviously, I assume with the Painted Faces, you guys are going to want to do something that's visually interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Have you thought about that yet? Have you talked about it, or?
Well, we haven't really talked about it. I mean, we've talked about what the name of the album's going to be, and I'm pretty sure like back set and stage drop and everything would be along the lines of what we're going to name the album.
Sure.
And
Heaven Sent, Hellbound is what our EP is called. So probably just a dark image.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't do anything crazy or like take anybody's ideas, with like the whole, Fago, like ICP and stuff. But I mean, the makeup, quite honestly, I'm ugly without it. I am. I'm not very good looking. So, but I mean, the makeup, when people see it, they automatically already know, what we're about. So
right, and they expect something theatrical. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, entertainers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, let's hear another track. What do you guys want to play from your EP?
Never Go Back.
Okay. This is Never Go Back from East Coast Disciples on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet.
It was 1999 when I took my last ride, peeling down the block, holding up in a black truck. Listen to the verses coming out the truck. Listen to my heartbeat like an 808 bass drum. I would never take it back and give it up for a second, but I'm here to let you know the carnival's your invitation. I placed the call home, never got up on or feel alone. Just let the music take your soul and it will flow.
We will go back to the way it used to be. When it was 1999, I was a young and only 5. With my family still together, all our hearts combined. Then we separated, divided different ways. I was only 15 when I chose to fade away. Now I'm 17 with the Juggalo fam. Got a hatchet man chain, so you know who I am. ECD till the day I die. I will grip this mic till the end of time. We will never go back to the way it used to be.
I'ma take it back and keep it real. Like a message in a bottle closed up tight with the seal. Because of that day I'll always keep my face painted. Because of that day I'll never ever feel faded to black. It's all a fact. In fact I'll rock a mic till the day I die. And I'll never say goodbye. Cause I can't spread my wings and fly. But my hopes and dreams will keep me high. Just like the time when I fell from the sky.
We will never go back to the way it used to be. We will never go back to the way it used to be.
Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Matt from IPMNation.com. Sitting here with the guys from East Coast Disciples, Craze and Hatchet. Let's make sure that everyone knows where to find you guys online.
Well, you can find us on MySpace, East Coast Disciples. Just look us up. We're on Reverb Nation as well. Where else are we?
I'm pretty sure we have a Facebook page up.
Okay.
Yeah, we do. We have Facebook.
And well, right now we're working on getting a full website done. But,
Oh, good. Okay.
And
for anyone who's searching for you online, you spell it a little funny, right? Disciples is spelled
Disciplez is Disciplez.
Okay.
A little bit different. Just change the S to a Z.
Right. Well, actually, what's funny is if you think about it, a lot of people probably don't know how to spell disciples the correct way either. So
Yeah.
I'm an excellent speller, and I have to stop and think about it. So, and you've got some stuff coming up in the summer as far as live shows.
Oh yeah, we're working on a couple places out of Manchester, and little local clubs. That's not set in stone yet.
Okay.
Another show that we do have up is
Buzzfest up in Loudon.
Okay. And when is that? Do we know the date?
yeah, that's Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
It's usually like on the 30th, I think it is, or whatever day that falls on.
And is that Buzzfest? What is that exactly? Is that a number of different performers or?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of performers there. A lot of local bands. I can't remember any of the names. I don't know what they have set up for this year.
Yeah, that's a ways away.
But, they got a lot of local bands, and they're really good. A lot of rock bands, and
if you like food, there's food.
And tons of food, tons of beer, tons of alcohol.
Cool. Well, that may end up being your first show, huh? Unless you secure something before that.
I'm pretty sure we'll secure something before that.
Yeah.
It's just that's the only one that's set in stone right now.
Cool. I'm curious to see you guys live. So
yeah,
that'll be fun.
It's gonna be awesome.
Absolutely. Well, I want to mention once again, Tim from CentralNHEvents.com. If you need a DJ for your event, bar mitzvah, party, corporate gig. What am I forgetting? Weddings. Thank you. That's an obvious one. I've never been married, so I don't think about that.
You're not missing much.
Yeah, that's my impression. That's why I don't do it.
If you keep your paycheck now, then you're missing pretty much nothing.
Right.
But, I mean, once you're married,
yeah, you're not selling me on the idea. That's for sure.
No, that's great. It's a good thing.
But yeah, CentralNHEvents.com if you need a DJ for your event. And Crazy and Hatchet from East Coast Disciples. Thanks again, guys, for being here with us this week on Local Outbreak. Oh, and I want to remind everybody, too, stick around after the show for Out of the Box with Amber Cool to hear a lot of great new music. And what do you guys want to wrap up the show with? We'll play one more from your EP.
Freaky Minds.
Freaky Minds, okay.
The song is... It will explain most of the face paint.
Okay. Well, very good then. This is Freaky Minds from East Coast Disciples on Local Outbreak on 100.1 The Planet. Thanks, guys.
Coming from the 603, want my shit, better get on your knees. I don't wanna disown anybody, but y'all talk shit so you get hit, bitch. I'm so clean, so mean, so fresh. ECD, put y'all the rest. I'ma do me till the day I drop. I'm already dead, so fuck the cops. Right side painted black and white with a grin on my lip, all acting nice. If you want some advice, take a look into my eyes. See the corpse of your mom as you start to cry. Now I got you thinking, where's my fan? But they're already dead in the back of my van. So I take my chainsaw, put it to your face, cut the right side cheek, and you look like me.
Freaky minds when we combine. Two scrubby motherfuckers like to creep at night. Freaky minds when we collide. Let the music hit your spine, get you acting right.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I would spit this verse with a curse for the thirst in the back of a hearse while I'm ready to burst, reverse on the track. DCE and I let my nuts swing so freely. I'ma take this axe, hit you in the back. I'ma take this knife, take your wife and take your life. Get ready for the fight. Night, tight, bright light. Might not rhyme, but I'll take my time. So fluid with the way I rhyme. East Coast soldiers, painted frown. Turn your world upside down. Lyrics like bullets, marked like a gun. Mine is the trigger, now I'm on the run.
Freaky minds when we combine. Two scrubby motherfuckers like to creep at night. Freaky minds when we collide. Let the music hit your spine, get you acting right.
Hatchet's a roughneck motherfucker. Ninja skills are like no other. High jump, kick you in the throat, knock you down and leave you cold. He don't give a shit what you think, what you say. Mental motherfucker, just a nutcase. Underground king, don't state to state. He'll rip your soul, bring it straight to the gates.
Freaky minds when we combine. Two scrubby motherfuckers
motherfuckers like to creep at night. Freaky minds when we collide. Let the music hit your spine, get you acting right.
Crazy is so calm collected when he ciphers. It's expected to leave you feeling rejected, like that time your mom's expected. So listen when he talks, so much that it's like detox. Like that bitch selling some rocks, he'll leave you nailed up on a cross.
Freaky minds when we combine. Two scrubby motherfuckers like to creep at night. Freaky minds when we collide. Let the music hit your spine, get you acting right. Freaky minds when we combine. Two scrubby motherfuckers like to creep at night. Freaky minds when we collide. Let the music hit your spine, get you acting right.
100.1 The Planet's local outbreak with IPMNation.com.
The Planet's local outbreak is recorded weekly at the studios of 100.1 The Planet. It's engineered by Tim Martin of CentralNHEvents.com. Matt Connerton of IPMNation.com is the host of The Planet's local outbreak. The show is produced and edited by Annie Biello of 100.1 The Planet. For artist links and details about The Planet's local outbreak, log on to The Planet's Entertain Me page, WPNHFM.com. The Planet's local outbreak is available for download anytime online, IPMNation.com/local outbreak. The Planet's local outbreak is a product of 100.1 The Planet and Northeast Communications.